There's a hidden and surprising reason why young people don't want to come back to the office. There's a quick fix too. My name is Graham Codrington and I'm a future of work expert. Doing some research for a book that I'm writing, I came across a report by OSLASH that looked at young people being asked to do tech support, especially by their older colleagues. More than 25%, more than 1 in 4 young people say that they are regularly asked to help other people in their team to deal with fairly standard technology issues. And they estimate that it can take up to 8 hours a week of their time. Things like, my printer isn't working, or why is the Wi-Fi down, or where do I find this document? That in fact was one of the biggest complaints that young people had, looking for documents that had been put somewhere and now can't be found, or had been sent somewhere but were in the wrong format and didn't work. Young people say that they really don't want to go back to the office because in this hybrid working world, they kind of haven't really been asked to do that. Or they can avoid being tech support to the less tech savvy members of their team. There is, in fact, a quick fix. Well, maybe it's not so quick depending on the culture of your business. But first of all, just stop it. Your colleagues are not your children, right? Those of you who need your children to change the channel on the TV or type in the password for Netflix, well, don't bring that attitude to the office. First of all, sort yourself out. If a 7-year-old can actually do all of that stuff, well then how difficult is it really? So baby boomers and older generations, sort your own tech stuff out, right? And get the training you need in order to do it properly. Don't just default to asking a younger person, especially not in the workplace. They're not your children. Secondly, make sure that you've got the IT teams that you need. IT is often a part of the business that is just culled and cut regularly. And then, of course, we say, well, just make do without the tech support. You don't have to have a full-time IT department. There are lots of freelance tech support options available. Maybe even set one up in your business. Okay, that one's not a quick fix, but make sure that people have the tech support they need and you are not relying on younger staff members to do it for you. And thirdly, give your younger staff members permission to say no, to just say, no, I won't do that. In other words, make this issue something you have a conversation about and deal with it as a cultural issue in your team and your organization. Why? Well, productivity. Get 8 hours back. Some young people are saying it's as much as 8 hours a week that they spend helping other people in the team deal with tech issues. Secondly, improves the engagement and enjoyment that younger people have in the workplace. Nobody wants to be somebody else's tech support unless that's their choice as a job. And thirdly, it's a good thing for the culture of your team to up the technology literacy of your team in general and make sure that nobody's frustrating anybody else. Really good insight, and maybe one of the hidden reasons why your younger generation in particular are not keen to get back to work. If you want them to get back to the office, maybe you've got to deal with this issue first. If you want any more insights into the future of work, make sure that you follow me on all of my social channels, YouTube and LinkedIn in particular, as I help you navigate from today into tomorrow's world.